from the system.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and I don't know why, because I low-key actually like the feature. Because you could just make one little post in there saying whatever you needed help with, and you'd have fucking 40 players, requesting to join instantly. Feature from the PS4. And the themes, I
Nah,
don't know
it's
why they ever
still
took that
here.
away.
You just gotta subscribe to the games, and then like it'll if you click on whatever it is, like there's like a news section
Oh, is
on
it
your
just
home screen.
did they set it up differently? Like, does it not have its own
Yeah, it's set up
dedicated tab
differently.
anymore?
Yeah,
See, I
no,
didn't
you
even
have
know
to
they had that
subscribe
on
to the
here.
game, and then when you go to the little page, the news page, it shows you like posts or shit that people posting for that game.
Ah, interesting. See, I didn't know that. I did not know that. They must have just like made it not as what do you call it? I guess they made it like a more of a low key feature than what it used to be originally on the PS4. Because I
Yo,
remember it originally
everybody
having.
is dying in Connecticut like crazy. Somebody's
Everybody's dying
dying every
everywhere.
single day.
I feel like everybody's dying everywhere now, bro. I live
Mad
in a
people.
village of 750 people, and someone dies every other day here too from a drug overdose or something.
And then there's probably not 750 people there anymore. It's probably like
Oh, there is, brother.
738.
I can look up the population of my town right now. It's literally called the village of Brownstown. It's less than 1,000 people. It's literally 700. The last time I looked up the population, it was 750. Not even kidding. Like when I say my town is a village, I'm not bullshitting. It's a literal village. A rural ass village filled with fucking rednecks and tweakers that all like to call me a wigger because I like to wear baggy sweatpants and fucking sneakers and shit. And then I'm out here like, hey, fuck all y'all. You guys fuck your cousins and shit. And y'all hating on me because I want to wear some baggy ass fucking sweatpants and sag my pants a little bit. And I'm instantly a wigger because of it. I'm telling you, bro, you would hate it down here. I'm telling you. You'd be, oh man, I'm telling you, if y'all lived down here, I would be into it with every
Wait,
other
where do
white
you live
person on the
again?
block.
It was in Illinois.
I live in Illinois in this little ass fucking rural ass village, bro. Like, I'd say about an hour
Oh
and a
yeah.
half away from like St. Louis, Missouri. I'm closer to St. Louis than I am Chicago.
Closer to Missouri, yeah, of course it's gonna be just like that.
Well, St. Louis is pretty,
They would not
it's
be able
got
to
hood
go down here.
motherfuckers in St. Louis and shit. But dude, if you come
Yeah,
down to
I'd
my
die.
area, I'm almost positive. Dude, I'm telling you, like within the first couple weeks, you would probably have a white motherfucker
Then
calling
it
you the
would be
N-word.
DOA. Yeah, he'd be
Like
DOA
that's why I
fucking
said if
called
y'all were to
anything.
like live down here, I would be into it with so many white motherfuckers in this town just because they would try to be racist towards y'all, and I don't fuck with that shit. I'd be like, fuck all y'all. You
Go
know?
trash and
I'd
get
be
their
like,
ass
y'all can go
beat.
fucking do your redneck ass shit. Don't be hating on my fucking homies, bro. That ain't gonna be letting that shit slide.
Oh,
Can't
hell
tell you how many times motherfuckers have called me a wigger and shit
no.
just for hanging out or being friends with black people. It's fucking ridiculous.
You know,
Like, dude, y'all
honestly,
stuck in the fucking
I would live.
1800s, bro.
I would honestly be okay with that because guess what? What are they gonna do?
Yeah, most of them ain't about it, but even then, it's just the fact that you don't want to have to go out. Who wants to go out every day and deal with some fucking dumbass motherfucker calling them names or some shit just because they were raised like a retard? Well, not even that, just because they're dumb. I'm just saying, because when I was younger, my stepdad's was literally in the Aryan Brotherhood in prison, bro. If anyone's fucking racist as
You
fuck,
said
it's
you're
my
what?
stepdad, and I didn't turn out
Oh,
like him.
Oh yeah,
So
that
being raised up
motherfucker
a certain
is.
way ain't no excuse to nobody, in my opinion. Because if you were to meet my
Yeah, that
stepdad,
motherfucker's racist.
if you were to meet my stepdad, I'm telling you, if you were to meet my fucking stepdad, you would look at me and be like, how the hell did you end up like you were if he raised you since you were three
Is he a
years old? I'm
skinhead?
telling you. Complete. Oh yeah, dude. He's got
he
like
Aw.
he's got at least three Nazi
because
swastikas tattooed on his
it's
on his
because
body,
you it's
bro.
Oh
because
my
you
Like
grew
he's in
up
the
god.
you
actual
grew up
Aryan
being able
Brotherhood.
to make your own ideology of what black people are versus
Like,
what
don't
was
get me
being
wrong,
fed
I
to
love
you.
my stepdad. He took care of me, but a lot of his beliefs with that shit I do not agree with, and I've made it known to him that I do not agree with that shit. But he's the type of man to where you're not going to change his beliefs at this point. He's lived his whole life believing that shit, and he's been in and out of fucking prison and whatever else that made him believe whatever he wanted to believe. and there's no change in his opinion about that shit. Like, if you ain't white, he hates you pretty much. It don't even matter if you're, like at that point, because he's just a hardcore, like straight up fucking, like he's a Nazi, bro. Like straight up, like my stepdad is a Nazi. He is a skinhead. And I don't mean that, like most people will claim that they're in the Aryan Brotherhood and they're just bullshitting. No, I'm like 100% dead ass. Like my stepdad was in the actual Aryan Brotherhood, and he joined when he went to prison because he had to. Like back then in prison, you click up with your own people, and all his people were white skinheads in prison. So he instantly got clicked up with them when he got fucking sent to prison, and he's been like that ever since. I used to have a black girlfriend, bro, and I was scared to bring her over to my house at one point because I told him, I was like, dude, if I bring my girlfriend over here and you say the N word, I said, we're throwing hands. I said, I don't give a fuck. I said, if I bring my girlfriend over here that's colored and you say the N word around me and her, I said, we're throwing hands on site. I do not care. I said, because I don't even care what you believe in. It's more of a respect thing at that point, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. If I ask you
Can't
not to
front.
say that shit around somebody, you don't say that shit around somebody. And that's not the
Um,
only time I've gotten into it with I can't tell you how many times I've gotten into it with motherfuckers around here just for saying the N word. And I'll be like, I'll let it be known to the motherfuckers, like, don't be saying that shit. I have black friends, and
See,
I don't
there's a
appreciate you saying
difference
the fucking N
between
word.
see me personally, I don't care because at the end of the day,
Yeah, but I
nigga,
know, I know,
there's the
I
hard
know how
R,
y'all look at it,
there's the
bro.
hard
Like, I
R,
know
and then there's the A.
yeah, no, they're saying like I'm talking straight hard R, bro, and even
Oh
saying
yeah, no.
the A around my black homies don't feel right to me, bro. Like, I know some don't care about it like that, but just me being white and knowing how that word was intentionally used back
Yeah, hell
then, I
yeah.
just don't even feel comfortable even saying that word around my colored friends at all. Just because of, I don't know, it's a respect thing to me. I know some
Hell yeah.
some don't trip about it with their white homies, but I just don't say it out of respect at all, bro.
Well, all my white homies be saying,
Like,
nigga, I don't be caring. I mean,
but
like,
the motherfuckers
it's
around
different
here,
though.
the
It's different
majority
though.
of
I
them,
feel
you will
like it's
not be
all
hearing them saying the A. You will be
the
hearing them say the straight R.
at the
Like,
end of the day, it's all cultural dialect. That's all it is. Like, think about it. Like, if a white person was in the hood and they grew up out here and they grew up around black people, 10 out of 10, they're gonna be a black person, like personality wise, through and through.
yeah,
But
because
then,
that, at that point, but that at that point, I don't really consider you're them at that point. You know what I mean, though?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, 100%. Just like if I were to grow up in
matter
a
about
fucking
skin
Hispanic,
color at that
just like if I
point.
were to grow up in a Hispanic household and I'm black,
Exactly. Like at that point, you're
I would
Hispanic.
adapt to their
It
traits.
don't
Yeah,
matter about
exactly,
what you look like, bro. Like if I was a
exactly.
white guy living in a Hispanic house and I was brought up by Hispanic people, I'm still going to consider myself a Hispanic person, even if I am white,
Exactly. I know gringo, I
because that's just
Dominican.
how it is. I'm just saying, most Spanish families are usually pretty, what do you
Bro,
call
this
it when it comes to that, anyways? They're all about family and shit. At least from my knowledge, bro. Spanish people don't play about family.